wrote back. He said, I'll donate for one machine. So I said, sure. And then it was a Saturday, I think. On Monday, in the morning, he donated that amount. So immediately on Monday, we sent it off to the company. And I've written to 2, 3 others. So we're waiting for another one. So let's see what happens. But we'll take this and start the work as soon as possible.
So you are going to be touching 1 crore very soon, very quickly. How does it feel, ma'am?
1 crore, in fact, Teresa, we've touched crossed already.
Very
Because
good. How did it feel when you were coming to that 1 crore figure?
no, look, what happened was we came across a person who had donated to a hospital here. So I just got her email ID and I just wrote to her. So she's from and then she replied immediately. I said, we're in need of a building. So will you help out? So immediately she replied and she said, I'll give you, at that point of time, it was, she said, I think about a crore. So when she came, we thought we'll have one building because we had 2 other donors for about 48 lakhs. And she came when the construction was going on. Then she said, I'd like to donate the whole building to you. So then we quickly interchanged, made the other 2 donors, their a dining hall in their parents' name, the brother and sister. And then this building will be sort of in this lady's name, in her parents' name, I assume. And so we may reach about 170. So far, we've reached 98 lakhs with the donations that have come in till March. So
Yes.
we're expecting another, 130 from her. So let's see what happens.
Very great. And it was so nice to see you getting that 3.5 lakhs. I think I was in the middle of a mess, I was really doing something which, as founders, we have to be in some sticky situation. And this message, like, I got 3.5 lakhs. I was like, when do I go home and when do I tell her congratulations? I was literally so happy. I couldn't dance because I was in the rickshaw. But if you see me in times of happiness, even if anybody, I think, even if Sunai Muthu, when he got his 27,000, we were celebrating because that's what we want. We want each and every NGO to achieve their goals, and whatever it is, nothing is impossible. Am I right?
Yes, that's true.
So, Mr. Mohammed, I want you to type in impossible. Quick, quick, quick. When you are typing impossible, I can see I am possible. How many of you can see that? So, when the world tells you no, what must you hear? When the world tells you no, what must you hear? This is my time, this is the time that I'm going to be doing it. No matter what, I'm going to do anything to get my message across. Until your message does not come across, your message becomes a mess. It starts troubling you, it starts haunting you, it starts creating that self doubt. Am I going to be able to reach it out? And there are times I have done crazy things. I've even spoken to my dog about how do I raise funds for my human rights campaign. And the poor little thing would bark at me back. And I think Anthony has got a beautiful pet. Sonai Muthu has got Rottweilers. Try to get out that inhibition and just speak it out, whether it is to an animal or whether it is to a tree. Speak out what is in your heart. And after I spoke to my pet, this is what I did. Can you see this?
Yes.
What is it?
Youth.
It's an apron. What did I do with the apron? I changed the colors of my international logos. I put it in orange and I put it in green and I wrote Get Independent. I spent 300 rupees for this campaign. How much? 300 rupees for the campaign. I got one free flag and I went around doing all sorts of activities to raise funds. So, your first activity that you should be doing, write it down. Choose the right platform. I repeat, the first thing that you're going to be doing is to choose the right platform. When I mean to say platform, what is the platform? Either you're going to be doing it on Facebook, if you're good at Facebook. If you're good at WhatsApp, post it on WhatsApp. If you're good at Instagram, your message should go on Instagram. If you're good at Gmail, your messages should be going on Gmail. If you're good at all five, your messages of Happy Independence Day goes to all the five platforms. Now, when Zoom started, I conducted a Get Independence Day fundraiser on Zoom itself. And in those days, people were very excited. Many people did not know Zoom. So I did my first fundraiser on Zoom for special children. Trust me, when we say we are working for special children, they are the children who pay complete attention. Do you agree with me, ma'am?
Very true.
They gave me the best audience that I ever wanted because everything I told them to do in the meeting, whether it was put your right hand in, put your left hand in, do salam, they honored every movement. And when the parents were watching, what did the parents do? The parents contributed. So that was how I did my first fundraiser. So if it is something that you want to do on Zoom, and if you can collect an audience of 10 to 15 people, it is sufficient for you to get any funds starting from 10,000 to 1 crore. How many of y'all do believe in Zoom, the power of Zoom meetings? Type in a yes if you do believe in it. And do you believe that you can do it? If you can do it, type it, I can do it. Great. And now that we know that there are at least 3, 4 people who are saying, I can do it, I want you to give me that opening communication call that you will do on your day one. So, who's ready for it? Anthony?
Yes, doctor.
Yes. So, let's say you have organized a Zoom meeting and we're all your friends. So I'd
Yeah.
like you to give me the opening call.
You want me to demonstrate it?
Yes, this is the time to demonstrate.
Doctor, yeah, I'm here to learn something. And I think after you asking me to say that, are you willing to do? I said, I can do it. So let's also try. Probably I should learn from you. Why don't you start it?
Okay, I am Teresa Michael and wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Today we are going to be doing a lot of fundraising activities and we do hope that you're going to be enjoying yourselves. In our fundraising activities, we've decided to do some dance. We're doing tambola, and it is good that you and your children can come over and participate. So, this is my link. Join me at 7 o'clock on the 14th of August. Namaste, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Awesome. Send me
And
the
this
video,
I
please.
did impromptu, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's see it. Just let your message come out from your heart. Don't think about it.
Okay. So, I would like to introduce myself as, hey, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today on
You,
this special
Anthony, we
Zoom
can't
call.
see you. We can't see you.
You want to see me?
Of course, we want to see you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today on this special Zoom call. I hope you're doing well and staying safe wherever you are. My name is Anthony. I'm delighted to be your host for the exciting fundraising event. We've gathered here with a common purpose, and that's to make a positive impact in the lives of those who need our support.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's really, really very nice. Reshma, come on, let's hear you speak. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति?
हेलो मैम।
Yes, Reshma.
हाँ मैम, वो मेरी बच्ची की थोड़ी तबीयत खराब है मैम, बुखार है उसको, शायद मेरे तरफ से डिस्टर्बेंस हो जाएगा, इसीलिए मैं खामोश थी मैम।
I'm so sorry, but I could not hear what you said.
हेलो मैम, कैन यू हियर मैम?
Yes, yes, yes.
हाँ, वो मेरी बच्ची की तबीयत थोड़ा खराब है मैम, शी इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम फीवर मैम,
Oh,
सो
I'm
जस्ट
so
आई वांट टू
sorry.
हियर टुडे।
I'm so sorry, Reshma, but if you need any help in how to do your fundraiser for Independence Day, do get back to me. Is there
इट्स नॉट
anybody else who would like to try and give an opening speech for Independence Day, Mr. Sonai Muttu?
Yes, madam.
Yes, I want you to give me the opening call for your Independence Day.
Okay.
Let's do it quickly. We have 30 minutes more for the meeting.
Yeah. Good evening and good morning to everybody. I am Sonimtu from SEDO NGO, Tamil Nadu. We are going to have our celebration of Independence Day 15th morning. We are all request you to participate that event. We are going to organize as much of campaigns for children for the development of child right education and child playing techniques with child traumas like that. Please, we are all request you to participate that event on 15th morning at 10 a.m. Thank you.
Very good, very good. So we all need to improvise on our introduction speech. Whatever it is, start creating a video, record it and upload it in the group. Because when you're putting it in the group, before it goes viral, you know whether you're lacking confidence, whether you need more confidence, or whether you're doing it rightly. Okay, the second thing is set up a date and a time. So after you choose the right platform, your second important thing is choosing the date and the time. Now the third important thing is, if you know that your event is going to be really good and you can have the power to reach over 1,000 people, what do? Create a new Facebook page. Along with it, how many of y'all know that in Facebook page there is a facility where you can create an event? When you create an event, it will give you all the details that you need to add about your activity that you're going to be doing. It is very easy to use. If you do not know, send me a message and I will show you how to do it. The fourth important thing is, what is your theme? Now, deciding on a theme is very important. So, if it is Independence Day, what would be your theme? Yes, raising your flag is going to be a general theme worldwide. But what is your personal theme? Are you going to be doing a dance? Celebrating Independence Day? What is going to be your activity that you're going to be doing? Are you going to be hosting a color the poster session? Those who are welcome to do the coloring poster thing, kindly contribute 300 rupees. Be bold in your asking. Those who would participate in the modeling event, kindly contribute 15,000 rupees. Now, when you're bold in your asking, be bold in your giving. So, those people who are going to be coming to your event, have you prepared a giveaway for them? It could be a small peda box or anything that you have easily that you can give. What is it? I have given away a lot of awards to people. I honor a lot of people and I say thank you so much for this fantastic fundraising campaign that you have helped us set up. Without you, it would have not been possible. So this is an award. There are times I have given sachets of tea. So what is readily available for you which does not cost you too much? That is your giveaway to your donors. Do not let your donors go empty-handed. If you look at it, foundations like CRA, UNICEF, they give you bracelets. CRA gave a safety pin. Can you imagine who would have thought that giving a founder a safety pin would, become so important? This is what I give my exclusive donors. So prepare yourself as to what is it that the donors will get when they come. The next thing that is important is get your concept on what you want to put on paper. So you're going to put a blank paper first in front of you and try to give a rough design as to what you want to do in sending out your message? Would you want a background of a flag with little children eating and my QR code? So draw a basic rough map of your idea and put it on paper. Make sure that your QR code is visible. So when you're going to be using your social media, it has to relate to the picture that you are promoting. Correct? So if I'm promoting a group of small children, what will be my activities? It will be singing, it will be dancing, and then we'll have a small fellowship party and we'll all say Jai Hind. And all these things, remember, click as many pictures as you can. Be very candid in clicking the picture. Do not stand like this for a picture. Be very casual. It shows some action. I have seen a lot of pictures where people's effort has gone to waste because the picture was not delivered properly. So if I'm doing a campaign for No Hungry Child, what is the first picture that I will do? So what I used to do is I would take a plate and I would stand in front of the mirror. I'm ready for my food drive for No Hungry Child, Pune. So that is my first picture. So my first post goes viral and it goes to everybody that, oh, she's doing some activity today. By 12 o'clock, I show a picture of the children coming in. By 12:30, I click the pictures of the children eating food. So I want these pictures. You're getting it? Mr. Mohammed, this is for you. The pictures must be natural. Do not make the pictures look artificial. The more natural the pictures, the more fundraising you get. At the end of the program, get all your children or all the people you get together and do one peace action or do one wave. Do not complete it with your final picture. Until and unless you do not get that final picture, your event is not over. Because this event today is going to be your tomorrow's fundraiser. Am I correct? After we celebrate Independence Day in August, I could do another fundraiser in September for World Peace Day. And because I have done this activity, my next World Peace Day is so easy. I have to just call the same amount of people, the same thing, and draw a poster on peace. Give a peace pose. Do a peace song. There are people who are jogging and doing marathons and things like that, but what is comfortable for you? You have to think for your NGO and do that. If you're going to be doing it on Zoom, let's say you've got 10 families around and all that, and you're going to be telling them today we're going to be doing an activity on Independence Day, hold a quiz. So, being the host, I will ask you 10 questions. Whoever answers those 10 questions, whatever amount of money that has been generated through that potluck goes towards No Hungry Child or Cheshire Homes. Can I share one nice thing with you? Yeah? I just want you all to, let's say I'm 52 years old. I am, okay? That's a fact. Can you tell me from what age I must have been doing fundraising? Question number one, you got 10 seconds to answer. What age do you think I must have started fundraising? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I started fundraising at the age of 3. And at the age of 3, I remember my first donor gave me 5 paisa. Oh, and I was so excited, so happy with that 5 paisa. I ran all the way 3 floors to give it to my teacher and come back because our teacher was in the staff room and the staff room was right on top. So even in our nursery school, they would give us a raffle sheet. How many of you all remember the raffle sheet? Have you ever done any donations on the raffle sheet? Do not give it up. The raffle sheet can be given to any child, and that child becomes your active donor. So even if you're having a maid at home and she's got 3 children, encourage them also to be kind and be generous, so that they also know that what they contributes back to them. The other thing I have done is, we take all these boxes, then we make a slot over here, then I will color it and I will give it to my donor. So what she will do is she will put all those loose changes. Why do I do it? Because my donor will always remember me. I cannot keep asking my donor, please donate, please donate, please donate. But what did I leave behind? I left behind this. And every once in a month you can go back and collect it. Trust me, a lot of money comes in it. Plus, if they feel that they have not contributed much, what do? They will hand over a check to you. Isn't that good? So do anything to engage your founders. Using the same strategy, I could help WWF, that is the World Wildlife Fund, raise huge amounts of money. It may look crazy, no. These are the best tools to use to begin with doing fundraising in your neighborhood, with your neighbors, with your friends, with your relatives, and Facebook and Instagram and whatever platforms that you have. The next important thing is when you're doing online payments. If your QR code is there with you, thank God. Because some of my best funds have come through QR code. In fact, it is our group that had introduced the use of QR codes for all NGOs. Today now every NGO is using their QR code to generate. It is the most easiest and efficient tool. because it does not trouble the donor. You know, most of the donors come in the age group of 30 plus. Am I correct? So we all have difficulty with our eyesight. We all have difficulty in, typing the name and the address and the amount and everything. Correct or not correct? I hate doing it. I like to just scan and pay. And my donors are like me. So every time I send them out a donation fund drive with my QR code, I get a message saying that they have received and some payment is coming in. That comes to me from the SMS. So ensure that your QR code is there. And how many times are you going to be making the post? As many times, because it is Independence Day. Every day is important for you till the 14th, 15th and days after that. Record everything from your today's moral, or whatever you do today is your tomorrow's headline, correct? That's how we get it in the news. It is okay because today we are on social media, you'll get the news immediately like this. But in the earlier days, you would get the news only by 6 o'clock in the morning. So your 7 p.m. onwards is your ground report. What is it? It's called a ground report. It tells me what did I do today. And what I did today is going to be my tomorrow's headline. So today I helped a lady for justice. I write a note about it, and tomorrow my posting is going to be on Facebook. India needs justice for Nancy. So is that good? Your today's activity becomes your tomorrow's headliner. You have to be like a reporter and report it. Do not write more than 5 lines. That is, why justice for Nancy? Because Nancy was beaten up by farmers. All NGOs must lend their support and support women who are, going through a lot of harassment and trouble. So all these things are helping me do what? Generate attention from the donors of mine, and at the same time it is empowering a woman like Nancy. So what did I do? I did 2 things in one post. But don't write the whole story at one time. Write it bit by bit. Not more than 5 lines on your post. Do not forget to write your contact number. For me, I tell people, don't ring me up, send me a WhatsApp message. And because my people know that I'm serious about my work, what do? They honor it and they'll be sending me a message. Or they'll send me a screenshot of the payment that they have made so that I can thank them, or if I have to send them a receipt, I will send them a receipt. And tell me one thing, all of you all, before we sign up. We've got 9 minutes for this meeting to get over. What is your fundraising goal? I want you to just type it down and write it down. Because in 9 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to raise 1 crore. So whatever it is, if it is 10 rupees, 10. What is your fundraising goal? So when I joined Motorola as a telemarketing executive, I was leading a team. Can you believe it? How many people were in my team? I'm talking about leading and heading the first telemarketing division of India. How many people were there in my team? Can anybody give me a figure? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's your target. But can anybody tell me how many people were there in my team when I was telemarketing for Motorola? You remember the days of paging? I was the only person in my team. And I used to pick up the telephone directories. And in the telephone directory, I used to look out for all doctors. Today it is very easy to search for all doctors. But they become your donors. Because doctors make a lot of money and they want to show people that they are doing good. So sometimes doctors also become your donors. So when my target was 1 lakh pagers, what did I do? I made a big poster of it and I put it in front of me. And I used to go to work like as if I'm going to play cricket. Who's going to be my customer? Who's going to be my, every call that I used to make. Yes, are you Dr. Sheikh? This is Teresa Michael calling from Motorola Page Point. Can I have 2 minutes of your time? Because today I'm going to be telling you about how important it is for a doctor to use the paging services. So he would give me a chance. And with that, the minute I reached my goal of 1 lakh, I quit the company. And I started training people how to do sales calls on the telephone. So your communication skill is very critical. So write down what you want to speak. Your opening call has to be the most impressive call. No matter what activity you're doing, have a smile on your face because it's all visible on Zoom, it's all visible on Facebook. If you give a tired look, you are going to get nothing. Be happy when you're giving your food. Be happy when you're meeting a person in the hospital also. Be their cheerleaders. Don't try to show that you're doing very hard work and all that. That does not look nice. Show happiness. Because the winning formula is 1 happy customer gives you 10 happy customers. So 1 happy donor gives you 10 happy donors. You don't need 10,000 people to give you 1 crore. You need 1 happy donor. So with that, I ensure that you all are going to be following all the points. And I know that even if you all have not written it down, don't worry. I'm going to be sending you a list. But if I don't see you all marking that list, that means something is going wrong in our message. Maybe it's not reaching it out to you all, or you all are not able to do. But this time I'm going to spare y'all of nothing. For the next 30 days, at any time, y'all are facing any problem, send me a message. This is where I'm getting stuck. This is what I can't do. How do I do a Facebook post? I am available. So when I'm available, there are going to be no excuses. Correct? So thank you so much, and I want everybody to give me a good wave if this meeting was good for you. Come on, everybody, put your videos on. I want to show Sridhar sir that we've conducted the most happiest meeting, and we are ready to flag off a very good event for our NGO founders. So all of y'all give me the peace sign, because I'm going to be clicking a picture of y'all. And in your message box say, I can do it. Oh, why don't we all unmute and say Happy Independence Day? Hooray!
Happy Independence Day.
Happy
Oh,
Independence
Happy
Day.
Independence
we are going
Day.
to do it
Independence Day.
together.
Happy Independence Day.
I'm going to count on three. 3, 2, 1. Happy
Happy
Independence
Independence
Happy
Day.
Day!
Independence
Independence
Day.
Day.
Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Keep that energy, keep that smile, make India peaceful, and prosperity is in your hands. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am. I want to
Do
say
not
something, ma'am.
forget to write your reviews. If this session was good, share it with others as to what is the best thing that you learned today. So thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Thank you,
Thank
Teresa.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.